We all have our own favorite bikes, but there is a special breed of models that are universally craved by riders of all strata. Each upgrade and new generation for these machines are eagerly anticipated by the entire riders community. Today we'll be going over the loudest news and announcements within the motorbike world for the upcoming 2021 and 2022 model years. So subscribe to Automotive Territory, ring the notification bell, and enjoy the ride. Suzuki Hayabusa. In 22 years on the market, the Busa was revised only once, so this heavy evolution of the icon is monumental for the entire motorcycle industry. In order to fit into the Euro 5 emission standards, the 1340cc four-cylinder was somewhat detuned and now makes 187 horsepower at 9,750 rpm and 110 pound-feet at 7,000. Taking into account riders' willingness to test out Hayabusa's top speed of 186 miles per hour, the chassis was given a more relaxed steering angle for high-speed stability. There was a new fully adjustable KYB suspension and the latest generation Brembo's Dilemma high-performance brakes. Moreover, Suzuki finally equips the Peregrine Falcon with an inertial measurement unit that works with the Suzuki Intelligent Ride System. The latter includes a 10-stage traction control, 10-stage wheelie control, and 6 power modes. Harley Davidson Pan America. First announced in 2018, the first adventure tour by Harley was facing an uncertain future after a change within the HD's management. Fortunately, it appears that the model was finally given green light for the production during the current model year. Already on a press tour in Europe, the bike will be arriving to the market in 2 equipment levels, base and special. Both will be built around a liquid-cooled 145 horsepower Revolution Max 60-degree V-twin with 1250cc displacement and 90 pound-feet of torque. The model gets suspension components from Showa, exclusive radial monoblock 4-piston calipers co-developed with Brembo, and a set of Michelin tires. The special model is additionally enhanced with semi-active suspension tech, optional adaptive ride height, and full set of adventure features like a skid plate, a center stand, and brush guards. BMW M1000RR. Famous for developing performance-enhanced BMW cars, the M division has now taken upon itself a task of creating the first M-branded motorcycle in cooperation with BMW Motorrad. Compared to the S1000RR sports bike, the M model has track-optimized chassis geometry and new carbon fiber wheels equipped with M brakes. This RR also boasts M-specific design with winglets and high windscreen, offers an available M competition package, and comes equipped with a 6.5-inch TFT display. The bike uses a reworked version of the 999cc water-cooled four-cylinder engine that now features shift-cam technology, peaking at 212 horses at 14,500 rpm. Its torque output does not change much, topping at 83 pound-feet, but the red line is shifted to 15,100 rpm. Surprisingly, in the US, to meet emissions and sound regulations, the bike will be sold with its power restricted to 205 horses. Honda Gram. The world's favorite street bomber gets a new homologated name, refreshed styling, and some important mechanical changes. The MSX 125 Gram keeps 10 horsepower, but thanks to the all-new 125cc air-cooled 2-valve engine, becomes Euro 5 compliant. Moreover, the 5-gear transmission offers extra energy at low RPM. The new bodywork has quick-release mechanisms, opening new opportunities for customization. There was a new LED headlight, the subframe and seat were slimmed down, while the suspension setup is represented by 31mm USD fork and a rear monoshock. The new Gram rides on 20-inch wheels with a fresh 5-spoke design. The LCD dash now includes rev counter and gear position indicator. The ABS version of the bike has IMU features and adds only $200 to the price tag, which surprisingly remains as affordable as the outgoing model. Ducati Multistrada V4. Maintenance-free operation is vital for an adventure tourer, so the new flagship of the Multistrada family arrives with record-breaking service intervals. Its newly developed engine, 1158cc Gran Turismo V4 4-cylinder, replaces Desmodronic valve actuation with regular springs, which allows to more than double the valve clearance check interval to 37,500 miles. At the same time, with 170 horsepower and 92 pound-feet, this is the most powerful mill offered on the model. The bike sits on the monocoque frame that is fitted with a two-part rear subframe, a new generation double-sided swing arm, and a fully adjustable upside-down fork and monoshock. The S and S Sport versions of the V4 get Marzocchi Skyhook suspension, Brembo Stelema brakes, blind spot monitoring, and radar-enabled adaptive cruise control. Plus, the Sport adds an Akrapovic exhaust and a carbon mudguard. Smash the like button if you're also patiently waiting for the arrival of one of these bikes or to simply support our channel. Thank you, and let's proceed. Aston Martin and Prof Superior MIB-001. The latest partnership disrupting the segment of boutique motorcycles was established between the iconic British companies Aston Martin Lagonda and Prof Superior. Limited to just 100 units, their upcoming MIB-001 is resurrecting the idea of turbocharged motorbikes that faded away in the 1980s. The bike is powered by a 997cc 8-valve 88-degree V-twin, enhanced with a modern low-inertia turbocharger and an intercooler. These modifications resolve the issues of turbo lag and improve efficiency. Plus, the rider gets 180 horsepower and huge amounts of torque over wide RPMs. The bike's chassis is CNC machined. The engine acts as a fully load-bearing component, while the carbon fiber rear subframe and titanium interfaces ensure further weight reduction to the point below 400 pounds dry. The seat and handlebars are handcrafted with the finest leather, plus all the logos come from Aston Martin AMR supercars. Honda Goldwing. Upon entering its 6th generation in 2018, the Japanese touring flagship was completely reworked, both from the outside and under the bodywork. It became significantly lighter, dropping almost 90 pounds, and obtained a new sport suspension consisting of a double wishbone front fork and a Pro-Link unit at the rear. In 2021, the Goldwing arrives with an enlarged top trunk, 2 times more powerful speakers, and updated seating materials. At the heart of the bike is the 1833cc horizontally opposed 6-cylinder, which produces 125 horsepower and 125 pound-feet of torque. The power can be sent to the rear wheels either through a 6-speed manual transmission or via an optional 7-speed forward and reverse DCT. Positioned as the company's most technologically advanced model, the Goldwing comes standard with a 7-inch TFT display, cruise control, throttle-by-wire with multiple riding modes, and a smart key. Ducati Monster. The segment of sports naked motorcycles is highly contested in 2021, but the original model that basically kicked off the entire class is still craved by many. The all-new Ducati Monster combines lightness, power, agility, and raw Italian character with the pure DNA from the 1993 Monstro designed by Miguel Angel Galuzzi. Among the major visual distinctions are the highly engineered front fender to maximize penetration and a single round LED headlight with a ring DRL. The aluminum frame was borrowed from the Panigale V4 and allowed to reduce the weight to 366 pounds dry. Its Testa Strata 11-degree 937cc twin-cylinder L-shaped engine with Desmodronic distribution now makes 111 horsepower at 9,250 RPM. Among the standard electronic aids are fully adjustable cornering ABS, traction, wheelie, and launch controls, as well as the up and down Ducati quick shift. KTM 1290 Super Adventure S. Arguably, this is the most compelling long-distance adventure bike of 2021. With a complete chassis overhaul, this 1290 boasts improved weight distribution and ergonomics, lower seat height, and a longer open lattice swing arm that helps maintain stability during acceleration. The seat itself becomes comfier, while the adjustable windshield and 7-inch TFT display are fully in line with the bike's aerodynamics, being wind tunnel tested. The suspension setup is represented by the new generation WP Apex units with semi-active technology. The power comes from a Euro 5 compliant 1301cc V-twin engine that produces 160 horses and 102 pound-feet. Finally, we should mention the super adventurous top-of-the-line electronic aids, 5 riding modes, traction control, Bosch 2-channel ABS, radar-reliant adaptive cruise control with emergency braking, and blind spot detection. Daemon Hypersport. Most likely, electric bikes are already in the production pipelines of all the major motorcycle manufacturers. But specifications-wise, the model developed by the Canadian startup is definitely one of the most intriguing. Besides impressive 200 miles range in the combined highway-city cycle, 200 horsepower, 148 pound-feet of torque, and below 3 seconds 0 to 60, this two-wheeler benefits from multiple patented features. First off, the Hypersport utilizes the shift technology that transforms the bike's ergonomics from aggressive sports riding position to a comfortable cruising layout. Secondly, its Co-Pilot 360 advanced warning system analyzes the road and gives the rider haptic and visual feedback about the dangers on the road. This Daemon motorcycle will be sold in 4 trims: SE, XC, HS, and Premier, with comparatively low prices from $17,000. Jet Dragster. This unique two-wheeler was built for a brief period between 1998 and 2003, but back in the day, its radical looks were not enough to amass adequate sales numbers to continue production. Today, the Bolognese brand will attempt to resurrect the icon and overcome its previous handling and suspension issues. The Dragster is built on a trellis frame with numerous tubes and exposing bodywork. The aerodynamic front is equipped with aggressive headlights resembling the latest Ducati Panigale V4 style. The suspension is represented by Paoli hydropneumatic adjustable single shocks at each end and the ISS single arm up front. The Jet Dragster should get 2 engine options, 125 and ABS-equipped 200cc, peaking at 15 and 20 horsepower respectively. According to the latest reports, its production is set to begin in the first half of 2021. Which one of the newcomers impressed you the most? Mention your favorites and let us know in the comment section what other topics you would like to watch. Smash the like button and subscribe to Automotive Territory for your weekly dose of motorbike content. For now, you can explore the videos which are suggested on the screen. May the torque be with you!